hope you're all well. Welcome to my channel. This is where I talk about twin flame process, and these are the monthly videos by sun sign for August 2023. If anybody wants to get more detailed personal reading or do a session, you can contact me through my website, and the link is in the description box below. Hope you all have a good month. See you in the next video. Bye. August 2023. Right, so I've got somebody coming out of a cave, or a tent actually. It looks like what you would call a teepee, pointed, and there's a pentacle either side hanging in midair. Something coming into manifestation. Two things perhaps with the two pentacles. There's a lot of work being done, so whoever's been in this cave or this tent has been doing a lot of work, they're saying, and they're coming out. It's like coming out into the daylight, like something brand new, ready to create. They're saying something brand new. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles jumping out. It's a physical month for you, Gemini. It's going to be physically oriented. I've got this energy of like the blacksmith, like making something. Let's get some more cards out and see what else they have to say. And I've got a lot of talking and I've got a lot of discussion. And it's talking, it's discussion about building something. It could be an actual building. I've got papers being drawn up, I've got scrolls being opened and plans being looked at. There's planning, there's discussing, there's talking about building something, either structural, physical, something in the physical domain. It could be new life. It really feels like something physical. Could be a house. Let's see what else they say. Building a home. They're saying it's about building a home. Oh, look. Four of Wands, which is homecoming. Four Walls is about building a home. But I think it's also, this is energetic in the Wands. So it's like the ideas of planning and creating home. What is home to you? What's going to feel like home? They've got this energy. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Well, you know who you want to be with, and the person that you want to be with is who you're going to be with. So it's about the two of you. That's why they've got the two pentacles, deciding on where you want to be. Justice, which is, it's about getting something right. All right, so that's why there's a lot of discussion. There's justice is a lot of discussion as well. And maybe you're going to be looking at a lot of houses that are possibilities. Maybe you're going to be going through a lot of agencies to find the right place for you, something like that. And but there is a lot of possibilities, they're saying. So it's a lot of like refining what it is you want. Maybe you're going to just be looking online at get ideas of what you want to refine. Do you want a basement? Do you want a pool? Things like that. Then what have we got here? Ten of Pentacles, completion and money as well. So investing money in something, I feel. So it is a lot of, it feels like a really serious month. It feels like, kind of like you want to get exactly the right thing because you're going to be putting a lot of money into it. It's going to take up, there's some really important decisions that you're going to be making this month about where you want to live, how you want to live, what you want your house to be like, that kind of thing. And how you're going to get there as well, they say, and how you're going to, and all the paperwork around how you're going to get there. I've got chartering a boat, chartering a plane coming up, that kind of thing. You've got to get back, they're saying, to the place that you're meant to be. So they just brought up all this energy, which is like ancestral energy, what's in your DNA, what's in you energetically. You've got to get back to the place you're meant to be. So this is going back through lifetimes. Not just generations, right, of who you are in this lifetime. In fact, not that. It's going back through lifetimes. So where you originate from. So this is you going back to your primal days, the way you first incarnated, basically, when we were like wearing bear skins and didn't know how to light fires. It's going back to there, wherever it was that you first incarnated, your soul place is where you're going to be going back to. So, it's not. You will be guided back to the right place. That's not the question. It's just that it's going to take a lot of planning to get you there somehow and get there right. 9 of Cups, happiness, because this is going to bring you complete happiness being in this place. This is you're going to the place which is exactly the right place for you. So it's the place where you're going to feel the most happiest that you've ever been in your whole life, and you're going to live there for the rest of your life, and you will be really happy. Basically, it's all your wishes come true. It's all your dreams come true. It's everything that you've ever wanted, which is why it's such a big deal, they're saying. I do feel you've got really laser focus this month. You've got really sharp intentions. You've got really sharp, like you can look right into the heart of a situation and see really clearly, and you can look at all the aspects of an idea and look and bring it all right down to like the head of a pin, as like whether it'll be right or wrong for you. We've got 2 of Cups coming up right in the heart of the matter. So this is where you'll be with your twin flame. So even if you're not with them right now, it's going to be about the ideas of them, where you will be with them. So you might just find it all coming up in your psyche out of nowhere. Like you're suddenly getting a vision of a place. You're suddenly getting the idea of a place. You suddenly feel that you know where you're meant to be. Because this laser focus, this is like the eye gaze, right, of the twin flames as well. So something coming to you through your twin flame connection. So you might have a dream where you might have a shared dream where you are both in that place. Maybe you have a dream about going to that place. And somehow there's information coming through from your twin about the place that it is, so that you both know where it's going to be. There might be little synchronicities or clues coming up. Maybe the name pops up on TV or a book that you're looking at, or maybe someone you're sitting opposite on the train, and it's on they're reading the paper, and you see it on the paper that they're reading the name of the place or something like that. There's going to be something coming up that's like going to give you, you're going to be like, oh, okay, that's like a confirmation of where it is, they're saying. I do feel that's going to come about because you're going to clearly know where it is. Even though you might say to yourself, well, I don't know how I'm going to get there. Or I can't see how I can get there, but you'll just know, you're going to know. So you are going to be guided, therefore, to research that place and to like dream about that place, fantasize about that place, feel yourself there. The more you feel yourself there, and they're just saying idolize that place. That's how you're going to get there. So it doesn't matter how you would get there really, but it's the feeling of being there that'll get you there. But things like looking at houses online in that place is fulfilling the destiny of getting there as well. That physical intention, because you look at the house, you're like, okay, well, then you know what kind of houses you can get in that place, right? You know you can see how people live, so that's how you know what your house is going to look like, more or less. Versions of, right? Getting close to it, rounding it up. Herding it. 3 of Swords, so we've got pain coming out as well, creation through pain. So there might be some kind of a letdown coming this month, I feel, in terms of like maybe you don't actually go there, or maybe you do have that sinking feeling of like, I can't see how I'm ever going to get there. There is some kind of letdown coming. Let's have a look at this. 5 of Cups. I feel like you're not with the twin yet, so it's it feels like a bit inconsequential, maybe what they're saying to you. Maybe that's the letdown. Maybe this reading is going to make you feel like you have a letdown because it's like, well, I'm not with them, so why is this important? But I feel like even though you're not with them, it's the intention, because you will be, and you will be going there. So they're saying get on with it anyway. Get on with looking. Get on with feeling it. completion, Ten of Pentacles, twin flames around what is not there. So that is still coming to you. Twin flame connection, twin flame reunion still coming in the physical. And then we've got the Fool, a brand new journey. So it really is just, they're saying research in the justice, legal. So maybe you want to look at things like how much houses cost in this place that you feel like you'll be living in. Or maybe you want to look at like even like the currency and when you switch your currency into another currency, so you know how much currency you're going to have for a house or somewhere to live or a rental or whatever in this place. Things like that. Or just like even looking at the legal implications of being in that place, what you need to get there. Do you need a visa? How will you get a visa? What's the likelihood? And it's not like it's not going to get you there or not get you there. It's just to put in the energy towards researching that place, basically, is what they're saying. Maybe what the place is like. Maybe you also want to look at the indigenous population of that place, because that's your soul group, wherever that place is. So you might find something comes up there in like the way that you feel, that you may suddenly feel like, oh yes, this feels really, really good. And then what we've got here, King of Swords, we've got brain of the masculine, right? So it's home, twin flame connection, brain of the masculine. So it's something coming from your masculine counterpart that is going to tell you where you're meant to be going, so that you know that's where you're going to be going. I feel like this link as well is about you then really knowing that your twin is your twin, because you're going to clearly know that you're going to go to this place with your twin. So despite all evidence to the contrary that might be in your life right now, i.e. they're not with you, you knowing that you have a future with this person in another place is incontrovertible truth. Because how can you see and feel a future with someone if you don't have a future with them? Because this is not coming through just, this is coming through twin flame gaze, they're saying. This is coming through the link that you've got. It's not just coming through. Basically, it goes really far and it goes really deep. So you could try and imagine a future with anybody, but you don't get very far in your feelings or your head with a lot of people because you don't have a future with them, an actual future. But if you were to envision that with your twin flame, you'd be able to see all sorts in the future because you do actually have a future with them. So it's the ability to see that future is very real, they're saying. All right, so, and then underneath, what have we got? Creating, Three of Pentacles. It does feel like there's a bit of an obstacle to get over it. I mean, there's creation through pain, and then there's creation in the physical with this. And it does, and we got you in the physical. So it's something to get over really here in your discussion inside yourself of like, well, this can't ever be. Because it feels like you've got to create it anyway, even though they're not around you. So, but then in doing that, you will actually get over this Three of Swords here, because it's also creation, you see. Creation through pain. That's all. It might be like feelings of like, oh, wouldn't it be lovely if I lived there? That might be tinged with a bit of sadness, You never know what feelings are going to come up when you start to look at, where you'd really love to be, right? Okay, it's a bit hit and miss, they're saying. But, you eventually you arise in the perfect vibration to get there. So it's all a process of creation. That's it. I'm going to leave you with that. Hope that helps. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.